We've been checking out the 2K League since tip-off, and this season is on fire. And here's a look at what you can expect from
Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Mavericks. The Unicorn, Kristaps Porzingis, dialed in and ready to dominate. His team will be counting on him tonight as they prepare to do battle inside Staples Center. Mavs, Clippers, coming right up after this. Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the duo. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, they've got Junior. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. And it's Ibaka. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Now, here is George.
Love the toughness from George there. Able to draw the contact, and thanks to how assertive he is inside.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Fires the 3. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
Now here's Beverly. Junior kicks to George. From outside off the mark. Dallas with the ball. Brunson with a clean look. And the 3 off target. Here's Junior. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Leonard with no one around. Connects from 3-point range. Looking at the top 5 picks in the 2018 draft, Kenny, all of them have shown good play, tremendous promise. But if you could choose one for your team, which one would it be? I mean, the Doncic and Young and Jackson and Ayton. And,
if I had to go over and pick it now,
I mean, there's so many of them.
Man, I'm going straight with Doncic.
I mean, there could be only one. It's not even close. The Doncic is the only guy on that list that, when it's all said and done, he's got a chance to be a top 10 all-time player.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? A more aggressive deadlift shrink.
Ooh, I think even more than that. To me, he's a combination. I heard Larry and Magic. He's a combination of Larry and LeBron. Because
I can see that.
Magic wasn't like the scorer that those two are. Like, those guys are scorers.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
And then great passing ability. And the other thing about him, he's a better athlete, and he's a tremendous rebounder. I mean, that guy is special.
Offensive rebound. Outside for George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Junior with the ball. Well, no surprise that this team is looking at making a deep playoff run. They were a popular finals pick before the season began. And, Greg, they've done nothing but impress.
And Junior has been critical to the success of this team. He gives them that edge that all championship-level teams have to have. I can't wait to see them take it to the next level in the postseason.
Wow, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. The NBA being so much about entertainment, Kenny. If you had to choose the best showman in the league, who would you pick?
Ooh, the best showman.
With style and charisma.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he'd be right up there, wouldn't he?
LeBron is a showman, but Steph is, I think, the top of the league. Giannis is a showman, but he's by grit, Harden, and maybe someday Zion.
I would go with that as well. The one thing that, the one reason that I have a little concern with Steph is we haven't, those other, like LeBron doesn't have to have a great team. You know, he can make a team great. That's the one difference with him. I think Giannis can do that.
He made that team great before Kevin Durant got there.
No. Well, he's playing with a few other Hall of Famers. My point is, if you put him out there with guys who weren't all-star caliber players, that's my concern. And we've seen, I'm with you, Giannis has done that, LeBron has done that. Steph's a showman in his current existence. And Luka, without a doubt.
All-time showman.
Now here's Porzingis. He's coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 5. Pass to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, can carry your offense for long stretches.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, here's Doncic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Junior the pass to Leonard. With the growth of the G League, guys, some have predicted the NBA will eventually expand the draft to more than 2 rounds or more players NBA ready. Good or bad, Kenny?
Well, it's funny because the Players Association would say they don't want it to expand.
Exactly.
They want it to be because they want guys to have the choice to choose where they want to go.
Right.
I think 3 rounds is necessary now. There's too many basketball players overseas now that are infiltrated into the system to give an opportunity. I think 3 rounds is necessary.
And the other reason why I think I agree is because back in the day, the second round wasn't guaranteed.
Yeah.
Now, basically, you all get guaranteed contracts in the second round. And so I think now you push that to the 3rd round, and you make that the make-good round.
Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Mavericks, Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Richardson. And it's a tie ball game.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Williams looking over the floor. Here's Junior. Porzingis with the block.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now, here's Doncic. carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Here's Junior. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Mavericks trail it. You look at when you guys played, Kenny, a ton of incredible guards, certainly during your time. Which players gave you the biggest fits when you tried to guard them? Who were the most difficult guys?
Well, I didn't have to guard Jordan, but I know that a lot of people had Mike Mears before they played him.
That's a good one. I like that. Yeah.
But what's funny? Like guys like Dana Barris and Mahmoud, they were tough to guard, because they were so small. They could get up under you, and you couldn't really pressure them at times.
It was always the guys that most people wouldn't think about.
Yeah.
Michael Adams.
Yep.
Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy.
I hated to be guarded by him too. And then there were some guys that just had quirky game. Remember, was it Kevin Porter?
Oh, did you play against John Bagley?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Herky jerky guy.
The Clippers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Luke Kennard in for Paul George. The Mavericks also with a sub. Burks is checked in. Outside Hardaway. Porzingis trying to get free. And Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Williams up on top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And yes, it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Burke. Kennard covering.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Morris, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Burke. Porzingis inside. Working on Zubac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jackson is checked in for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 3. .153 left in the first quarter. Junior. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 12 points for Junior. And something for all the NBA 2K fans out there. Greg, it was announced Junior would be gracing the cover of 2K22.
That's nice, and all for Junior. But what I want to know is who's going to be on the front of the legendary edition. I'm still hoping that they consider me for that cover.
Pass to Junior. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Burks got it. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
And there's the pass to Junior. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Burke looking over the floor. Outside Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
LA's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Powell. Porzingis with the block.
When you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Here's Junior, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Kennard.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
And here is Burke. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Zubac, and he overshot that one, missing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Burke. And it's Powell in at the center position.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. It's like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes him more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot, to Kenny's point, like because the court's open now, right? It's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spots, and I think that also helps you to be able to finish in rhythm.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, was all business. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hardaway kicks to Burke. Pass to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Morris against Hardaway. To end the cold streak. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Kenny, your former team, the Rockets, have suggested that the league move to start the free agency ahead of the NBA draft. From what you hear, is that idea picking up some momentum?
Well, that's how it is in other pro leagues. You know,
it is, right.
You have the free agency, then you know exactly what you need in the draft. So it would make sense. You drafted something, and all of a sudden you get all these different free agents. You don't need those young players because typically young players are 2 to 3 years away.
The landscape changes.
Yeah, it has, but I like the way we have it because the one advantage with the rookies is they come in as a brand, which is an advantage to you. You think about Zion coming in, it changed the entire landscape of the Pelicans franchise. Like, those guys do have a lot of value if they played in college and been able to build up that brand.
Here's Junior. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now, here's Junior. Following the miss by Josh Richardson. Junior dishes to George. Count that one. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Mavericks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. And the clock runs runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
We've got Ibaka. Junior's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis. That three off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Brunson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The three for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Well, the assertiveness to his approach, Luka Doncic on the catch and shoot, easy. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. There's the pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Mavericks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, what a pleasure to have a 7-footer who you can play through, because Kristaps Porzingis, that nice shooting form, carries over to the free throw line. That is crucial.
Clippers leading by 9. Now, Junior. He's got 23. He kicks it to Beverly. Junior with it. He's against Porzingis. A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good work there as it goes. Brunson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now, here's Junior. Ibaka outside. Now, here's Junior. Kleba defending. Lock at 6. And that one's good. Leonard.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Doncic. He's got 12. That's tipped. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
On the free throw, no good.
What you have to love about Patrick Beverly is the long road to the NBA and his commitment to getting there. Think about this, guys. 3 different European leagues before he signs with the Rockets. I don't know how you can't appreciate that kind of work ethic. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Doncic against George. Doncic kicks to Kleba. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
One of the most unselfish players you'll ever be. Leonard doesn't care who scores. He just wants to win.
Now, here's Doncic. Launches a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Passes it to Leonard. Doncic looking it over. It's deflected.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And Junior throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Junior. Over George. They grab their own miss for Porzingis, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the Mavericks. Burke comes in for Jalen Brunson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Richardson against George. Pass to Beverly. Shoots the three. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Now, here's Kleba. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hardaway. Lets it fly from 18. Dallas, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Ibaka slams it in.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You got to love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Now, here's Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Junior with it. Kleba on him. And Junior throws it down hard.
We know George can beat you with the pass, has great vision and great court sense.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Now the pass to Porzingis. Kleba with it. Passes it to Burke. Hardaway with it. He's got 11. 3 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And George with this stuff.
Getting off the floor with ease. George makes aggressive moves to the rim, looks so effortless.
Now, here's Burke. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Now, here's Kleba. He's tightly guarded. And here is Burke. Back to Kleba. It's up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Juniors, Clippers leading by 23. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Luke Kennard comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Now here's Burke, and that one drops. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Now Williams. It's Junior, top of the key. Williams inside. No points in the game yet for him. And that one is good from Zubac.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Williams. And the rejection by Zubac.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Richardson kicks to Burke. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Floats it up for Junior. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Now here's Burke. 6 points for him. Up top, Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Richardson, no luck. Junior with it. Foul on him. And it's Junior missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside Hardaway. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Junior the pass to Kennard. And the dunk by Zubac.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Dallas calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Marcus Morris is checked in. Here's Brunson on the floor for Dallas. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. Now here's Doncic over Junior. Here's Kleber. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that one falls for Kleber. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Zubac. And so he makes both from the line. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And so here is Dallas. The Clippers getting the bucket. Now here's Brunson.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Good, he hits again.
That'll do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think, GA, at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games? Simply spectacular.
And to tie the mark of 63 games of 40 or more, it's just awe-inducing. To score 40 or more in over 3/4 of the NBA season is something that players don't even dream of. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now, here's Junior, guarded closer. No good on the free throw.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Hardaway's checked in for Maxi Kleber. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Runs in the pass to Marjanovic. Outside Hardaway. Over Morris. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist from Cauley Stein.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
And Patterson kicks to Milton. Here's Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein. And he makes both free throws. And so here is Dallas. Brunson with it. Terry outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Bucket is good. Marjanovic has got his first basket of the night.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Milton. To the inside. Junior kicks to Morris. To the middle. And Cauley Stein over to help. And stolen by Cauley Stein. An even 3-on-3 break. Terry outside. Out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Ring shot on the way. Here's Marjanovic. That one goes in. Marjanovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And here is Milton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Junior throws it down.
Well, Marcus Morris has tremendous size, and he is willing to find his teammates when they're open. That's nicely done.
The pass to Cauley Stein. Now Hardaway, covered by Morris. Patterson against Hardaway. For the three, and the three ball is good.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Morris outside. And it's Junior missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Marjanovic against Jackson. The 9-foot shot. And the nice bucket inside for Marjanovic. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the paint.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Morris against Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Morris passes to Junior. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Trey Burks checked in for Jalen Brunson. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Marjanovic finds Cauley Stein. Now Burke. Now Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. No good there. George with the defensive effort. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. From 10 feet out, Hardaway, no good.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And the Mavericks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Mavericks shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Burke kicks to Marjanovic. Back to Burke. Pass to Cauley Stein. The 3. Trying to get open is Johnson. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Terry over to help. Inside. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Well, a convincing finish by Patrick Patterson, giving us a demonstration of the kind of power he has at his disposal.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Burke. Pass to Johnson. Marjanovic down low. Guarded by Jackson. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The pass to Junior. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Here's Terry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Terry. Here's Jackson. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Junior. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And the first one drops.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Feeds to Junior. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 31. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Marjanovic. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Burke dishes to Cauley Stein. 6 to shoot. Left side, Terry. Over Milton. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now, here's Burke. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Johnson, no good. Here's the Clippers. And it's Junior missing. Now here's Terry. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you.